Good morning, you guys. It's your girl Kia up in the building. I love onions. It's green. Preparing for work. Is it bad that I want to work from home? Because I feel like I'm having a bad hair day and I don't really feel like putting on no makeup. Yeah. Because I had this bump. It literally popped this morning on my nose. You can barely see it, thank goodness, because it felt massive. And it was throbbing literally all night. Um, so hopefully with it exploding, it's gonna give me a break now. Now it's the end. I don't know. I don't know. And we still running low on the makeup. I did order some yesterday though, because Fenty Beauty kept their sale up. They extended it just for me, somebody who fell asleep when they were supposed to make an order the other day. So we have that on the way. It is not this one, sadly. It's another one that kind of dried out my face, but I'm hoping I'll put some some lotion or moisturizer underneath it before applying it, and it won't do what it did last time. Because y'all, it had my eyelashes, not even my eyelashes, it had my eyelids looking so crusty rusty, and it got on my nerves, just like this hair is getting on my nerves. So we're putting a hat on today because I don't have time for it. But you know what? We're not gonna worry about none of that because it's Friday. I'm off tomorrow. It's Friday. I'm off tomorrow. Get sassy. Don't call me cause I ain't coming in. Don't call me cause I ain't coming in. Hey, don't call me cause I ain't coming in. Cause it's my day off. Ew. You all. I should probably do that song a lot more on Fridays. But the way that I be recording, listen, I never know what's gonna get posted on Friday and what's not. So sorry y'all hear my little jingles as much. We'll work on that. It's a part of what makes my channel mine. Cause y'all know I'll come up with a jingle in a second. That don't take much. But yeah. So how am I feeling this morning? Kia, check in with yourself. How are you feeling? No complaints. My nose still kind of hurts. I probably should have did a no makeup day, to be honest, to give my face a break. Something I typically do on the weekends. Something clogged up my pores, and I'm not here for it. And I'm wondering if it is this, what I've been trying to use, that has been causing me to have random blemishes, or if it's just the fact that I'm a 30-year-old pimple face, which I'm not. But when I get one bump, y'all, I feel like it is the end of the world. I do. I really, really do. I don't know why. Call it vanity, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I just don't like seeing my face with bumps because I'm so used to it, for the most part, being clear. So when I do get one, I be like, why? Like I told you in the past, I literally had the biggest bump right here of my life. It looked like a third eyeball was trying to come out, and I called my sister, I called my mom, I called anybody that would listen to me cry about this bump at 30 years old, because I was like, I feel hideous. I feel so ugly. How am I supposed to get a husband with this bump on my face? He's gonna think this is how I normally look, and it's not. My dad is like, it's temporary. I even told my dad, yo. That's how you know it get bad, when you tell your dad, like, I have a pimple. I'm 102, but I'm hideous now. I've lost all curb appeal to my face because of this bump. Child, I did everything to that bump too. What is that everything? Who am I? I've done everything to that bump. I don't know what accent came out there, but yeah, I did everything to that bump. Bro, did the little poking trick that everybody used to teach you back in the day, and then they revoked it pretty much and was like, well, no, don't do that, because you know they used to be like, back in the day, use a safety pin, light it up, and then pop the bump. Child, you be having all types of little marks on your face. And I think I kind of got like a little groove spot, or like a little puncture spot, like right here. I can see it in the mirror. You might not be able to see it on camera, but I was literally clawing at that thing. I try everything. Tea tree oil. My sister put some, what is it? Like Vicks on it. I think mom put Vicks on it because it was just ridiculous and it hurt and I could see it in my peripheral and I was just like, so this is the way I go, looking hideous. How dare it, bro. My face was looking a hot mess. I want to say for like a week. Thank goodness we have masks, so not too many people saw it, but I felt it and I kept seeing it in my peripheral. Every time I looked down, there's a lump. It's the get off of my face for me. But yeah, it was the get off of my face. Now, please, immediately, we are kicking you out on the streets. Like, you cannot have a home on my face. And then I finally ended up buying some Proactive. It's a special little tube. I want to do a video on it because it's actually something I've been using faithfully, and it's really been helping me a lot. Because I'm really one of those people that when I see a bump, I mess with it. Anybody else like that? My mom will be like, no, leave it alone. It's only going to get worse. It's going to do scarring. I'd be like, I don't care. Scars fade, okay? Scars fade. This bump is getting on my nerves and I'm tired of it bumping. So no, absolutely no. But child, I just couldn't believe it. And then it had the audacity to like keep coming back. I have never had a bump on this part of my face ever. Like, never. Where it's right there, where it's like, hi, hello, nice to meet you. Now, when I was younger, I used to get bumps on my nose, in the middle of my nose, and I would pick with them, and I would end up with this big old circle. Ugh, I have pictures of me looking like that. Looking like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very chocolate nose, and it had a bump. Like, oh my gosh, I hated it. They used to call it I can't say it because it's my last name, bump, because I guess all of my sisters have had it in the past, and we've all had to deal with it literally being in the middle of our nose. And listen, we don't have the smallest of noses, but the last thing I do is need to add some attention to it, okay? The last thing I need to do is add any more attention to it. Especially back then when everybody was trying to call me Big Nose, and I don't think I had fully grew into it yet. So to have a bump there as a teenager, I'm not here for that life. Now I don't get it in the middle as much. I get it on the sides, which, listen, I won't complain because I'd rather have it on the side than dead center in the point of my face. Like, child, But yeah, since I use this product from Proactive, they need to sponsor me. Somebody needs to sponsor me. I keep advertising y'all stuff on the low for free. Reparations for this free service. But yeah, I put some Proactive on it and it started going down, and I was like, thank you. And ever since then, we have been enjoying it. It's an expensive little bottle though. Expensive little bottle. But yeah, I will do a review on it and I will show you guys, because not a lot of people talk about Proactive anymore, and that's like the OG for dermatology. I remember my sister having it when I was young. She's a full-grown woman now. She was a teenager, I think, when she got it, when she started using it, and it started working for her. But yeah, life. When does that stop? Huh? Why we had to keep getting pimples? And I wish they could trigger it down to, not trigger it down, but point it out to why it's really happening. Because a lot of people be like, well, if you get a bump, technically it's been festering for about 2 weeks before it finally comes out and exposes itself. Like, what does that even mean? Why? What can I do to where it doesn't happen? And then it used to be like, oh, if you eat too much chocolate, you could get it. Oh, if you drink too much pop, you could get it. What if I'm not doing neither? Then what's wrong with me? Huh? Am I broken? Am I broken? Make it make sense? Because then you have other scientists like, oh, it has nothing to do with, what is it? What you're eating. I'm like, so what is it then? We should have the cure for a lot of things right now, and bumps should definitely be one of them. That's kind of selfish. But listen, how many teenagers wouldn't love to skip past that phase that we all thought was a phase, but now we're grown and still getting bumps? So apparently, it was not a phase. It just doesn't happen as much. But child, if you're a woman and you know that it typically happens a lot for us when our balances start balancing, but that PMS. So I think it definitely probably has something to do with hormones or something. Definitely. Because the fact that when it's around that time, you start getting that PMS bump, like, I've been set up. I have been set up. Yo, I need to buy some mascara next. Because this is running low. I can feel it. It's so light in my hand like a feather. And I'm not putting on no lipstick today. Y'all already know that I've been on this no lipstick kick. Because my lips just want to be free. To live their best lives. Plus I like to take a break on it sometimes. My lips don't get all extra dry. Give them a couple days to, rehydrate. Y'all, every time I'm on here now, it's always a loose hair I gotta pull out. Ow! Let me act like it was attached. Every time. Plus I'm tired of this hair. I want something new. I kind of want something like super curly. But I don't know. I haven't seen myself with super curly hair in a while. But yeah. So what have y'all been up to? Y'all been watching any new shows or reading any new books? Anybody got any book advice? Well, not book advice, but book suggestions. Because I have yet to read books like I said I wanted to. Yet. And today I did the same thing I did the other day, where I stayed home after work because I just want the time to go slow. I just want the time to go slow. But today I have to actually mail out some packages because I did sell a couple things on my Poshmark page. Plug! Check out my Poshmark page. It's in the description box. Thank you very much. Love you. Listen, if nobody's going to sponsor me, I have to figure out ways to sponsor myself. Point blank in a period. So, yes, I want to be able to provide different content as well as save up for important things that I want in life. So, I do resell my clothes. And some of my sneakers. And if you know me, you know I have a lot of up-to-date sneakers. So, if you want some sneakers, you better check it out. But, yeah. It's so smooth to put this on. Rihanna did her thing with this, okay? Fenty Beauty Lip Balm, absolutely phenomenal. I love it. But that is going to be today's video. Let me put my little hat on because whatever. The weekend is here. So don't look at me. Don't judge me. Don't look at me. Let me get through the day. All right. I love you guys. I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day. Bye.